anything but that! Oh, sorry. It's the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Shang's here, and he was telling us this weird story about something he saw on the motorway, and you have to share it with our podcast friends.
Yes, I saw a van with a funny sticker.
Does anyone actually want to know what this thing says?
Yeah, okay, what did the sticker say?
That's
What
enough
did the
from
sticker
me.
say?
Oh,
Let's
come
start
on!
the podcast.
No. It says, save a mouse, eat a pussy. But then,
We should have got him to not say it.
the problem is that I don't know which. Did they mean the girl's genitalia or actually a cat?
No,
I don't
that's
know
the
what's
joke.
creepier.
Here's the podcast.
The joke or the fact that Chang just said genitalia is really confusing me.
You did get it, though, eh? Because I know... Oh, hang on. Do you actually eat cat? I thought that was a joke.
Vietnamese people eat dogs
Move
and
on.
cats.
Here's
And
the
he eats the
podcast.
puss.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Edge.
The Edge, Guy, Sharyn and Clint. That's Justin Timberlake. It's Mirrors.
I would like to nominate Clint as GC of the Week for playing that song,
Thank
my
you.
favourite song of last year.
Thank you, mate, yeah.
I was stoked to have that right now. In case you haven't...
Whoa. Favoritism?
Yeah.
Well, nominate me for something.
I would like to nominate...
Oh, no, I'll nominate her.
Okay.
I'll nominate Sharyn. I got a text message from Sharyn on the weekend.
Oh, you're so... Don't tell everyone the little one.
Behind the scenes chat, a Guy and I both have a Samsung Galaxy smartphone, and Sharyn has a superiority complex. She texts me
No, I
and she
have a
goes...
beautiful iPhone.
She goes, guess who just got a Samsung? And I said, who? You? And she goes, nope, got an iPhone.
Sucked in, suckers!
No big deal.
GC of the Week nominations are open right now. 0800 The Edge or text in 3343 if you would like to nominate anyone. I would like to nominate the referee from the rugby game who gave us a try. Thank you very much. The Aaron Cruden one wasn't a try, but we got it and then we won the game.
Yep. He's lucky to get that. He cost us a few tries at the same time as well.
Hey, Rachel, who's your GC of the week?
My mum's the GC of the week. She had to put up with me and my sisters and my little brother and his friend all weekend.
And you guys are awful, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
What were you guys doing that was so annoying, Rachel?
Just bickering, and my little brother and his friend were splashing and screaming in the pool.
I'm just going to throw it out there. Is that a GC of the week, or is that just being a mum? Because what's the alternative? Like, your mum can't just drive you down to the sand dunes and drop you off and then drive away. Like, there's no real option. Unfortunately, with kids, you're stuck with them, aren't you?
Yeah, she is stuck with us.
Oh, still nice sentiment, though.
Thank you, Rachel.
I would like to nominate myself for doing a no-sugar diet for all of Saturday until Sunday when I had some squiggles for breakfast. But I lasted a whole day doing a no-sugar diet. I'm proud of myself.
Well, you haven't lasted long today because you just stuffed your face with a whole lot of Cool Mints.
Cool Mint, they were good Cool Mints as well. Oh my god, I'm going back on the diet now.
Are you more Cool Mints or Cool Fruits?
No, Cool Mints all day, every day.
Cool Fruits, a bit more natural though. They've got fruit in them.
Bit fruity for me, mate.
Bit more healthy.
I nominated myself because I'd done 1 day sugar-free and then had some squiggles. Someone texted to say they've done 6 weeks sugar-free.
Wow.
And they're a big mama, and they said it's not difficult at all.
I talked to Lucy, my girlfriend, who's an expert on these things.
This guy I always wanted to drop in as good a girlfriend.
She said that 6 weeks is the detox period. You have to do that 6 weeks before you can get started on being actually sugar-free kind of thing.
Oh my god, I couldn't even last 6 hours.
When they say sugar-free, is it like artificial sugar or is it like fruit and stuff?
Fruit and stuff as well. Anything with
Oh my
fructose
god,
in
I could
it.
never do that.
You've got to limit the amount of fruit. At first, you've got to go complete sugar-free. No fruit, nothing with sugar in it at all, and then you can start phasing in a bit of fruit.
I'm going to go vitamin-free for 6 weeks, see if I can do that. Anyone else got any nominations?
I've got one. I've got one.
Shall we say
What
this
is
one on
it?
the radio, though?
Is it me?
It's touch and go. No, it's not you.
Right.
No,
hang on.
I can share. You know how I was away a bit longer than the trip took last week?
Yes.
My grandma passed away, and we
Rest in
had
peace.
her funeral last week. Miss you, Nan. When we were at so I'm nominating not her, but when we were at the funeral home, my dad has a weird habit of checking to see if things are stable. And when Nan was being
Oh my
displayed
God.
in her coffin on this small table, Dad grabs the coffin and starts shaking it to see if the table is stable.
Oh my god.
And Nan, rest her soul, is shaking around inside the coffin, and I go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I needed to see if the table was stable."
No.
And I said, "That's fine." I said, "No, that's not fine, but What if it wasn't?
What if her mouth?
What if the coffin had fallen over?
What if her mouth had popped open?
Oh, Jesus.
That's
So
why
for
he's the GC.
For that reason alone, Ace.
For
I'm
making sure
nominating
Grandma
you
didn't fall off.
as GC of the week.
Charles is on 0800 The Edge. Who are you nominating?
Well, I was going to nominate you, Sharyn, but then you just hung up on me.
I did not hang up on you. That was Chang.
Well, okay, then I'll still nominate you then, but then I'm not going to nominate Chang ever.
Yes! It is just because I'm all round awesome,
Charles, you've got to have a reason for nominating her. What is your reason?
Because I'm all round awesome.
No.
Because she's just a GC. End of story.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's not a nomination, will not be going through. Screw you, Charles. That was a terrible nomination.
It's a great nomination. Thanks, Charles.
I can't believe no one ever nominates me. It's ridiculous.
I think it's your head.
If you'd like to nominate me, call us on 0800 The Edge. Text it. What's wrong with my head?
And Blake, who are you nominating for GC of the week?
My dad, so buy me a car on the weekend.
Well, no, is this your first car?
Yeah.
What sort of car did he get you, Blake?
Oh, just a little Vetra.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. That's so good you got a car from your dad. Did he give you any advice when you got a car? Was he like, don't drive it too fast, son, or something like that?
Oh, yeah, not to crash it.
I
Classic advice from
I got
Dad.
a car from my dad, and then he crashed it.
And Kevin, who are you nominating?
I'm nominating Guy Williams for interviewing Redfew.
Yes!
Oh,
thank you!
Interviewing Redfew was the absolute most funniest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you very much.
Kevin, are you related to Guy?
I wish. He's the funniest person in New Zealand.
This is
Thank you for kissing my royal arms. Thank you very much.
I'm your biggest fan.
This
I've
is your
got so much.
Jono and Ben interview, was it?
I interviewed Red Foo. You guys were there. It was quite awkward. I've gotten so much hate for that. People are like, oh my God, you're such a dick to Red Foo. You guys were there. You can confirm that Red Foo was in on the joke. Am I right?
Yes, he was 100% in on the joke.
It was so, the way we cut it though, it was so awkward. It was unbelievable.
Hey, Kevin, just hold the line and we'll make sure that payment that Guy gave you gets through to you, okay?
It's not a thing.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
It's been a very eventful weekend of news for the Guy, Sharyn and Clint show, and one of us has some life-changing news to announce, and something that nobody really saw coming.
Teased it up quite well. I'm thrilled, excited, and very anticipatory, that's not a word, as to what you're going to say.
So obviously the news isn't about Guy.
Is it about you?
The news is not about me.
Is it about Chang?
It is not about Chang.
Who's left? There's no one left. Is it about the microphones?
No, the news is about Clint.
Jesus.
Kind of drummed over you
Sorry.
saying who it was.
Build-ups?
No, Clint has got some news he wanted to share with our
Is
friends
build-ups
today.
still an expression? Build-ups?
If build-ups is still an expression, then this is the most build-ups build-up that was
Well,
ever built up.
we just wanted to make it feel like it was like important.
Do you want to say what the news is now? Because I feel anticlimactic.
No, it's your news. You're the one that wanted to talk about it.
Taking the next relationship step. Going to do some living together with my girlfriend.
Okay, this is amazing news.
Clint and his girlfriend sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
First comes love, second comes moving in.
Yeah. The reason I thought it was interesting is because I told a few people over the weekend, and there's 2 reactions and 2 reactions only. You guys gave one of the reactions, which is oh,
Yay!
and the other reaction is oh. That's a bit serious.
How did your parents react when you told them?
I haven't told them yet.
You cannot tell Mama Robert stuff via the radio. That's bad form.
Don't worry, his mum doesn't listen to the radio.
It's either oh my God, that's so cool, or geez, that's a big step, mate. Are you sure you want to go ahead? You sure you want to go ahead and do this?
To be honest, I think the people giving you the "oh my God, that's such great news" response is because people are like, "Wow, he actually really got her to love him."
I'm going to be honest with you, mate. It's going to be a major cock block if you want to bring girls home.
Honestly, I still can't believe that you even got Lucy to be your girlfriend, let alone to move in with you. You've done very well.
Yeah, well, watch this space. Guy, Sharyn, and Clint. This is
she'll dump you in 6 months.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
Have you ever seen the video where Carlos Spencer, he's so arrogant that he scores the winning try against Canterbury, runs in the try and then runs it to the sideline so he has to kick a conversion from the sideline? It's mind-blowing. Just remember that then, and I just remember that wasn't what I was supposed to talk about.
There's more. It's the most arrogant rugby player of all time. He does that, he has to kick the conversion to win the game or something, or to level or to get the points ending or something. So he intentionally makes it as hard on himself as possible because Christchurch hates Carlos Spencer.
Yeah.
And then,
no, everybody hates Carlos Spencer.
and then he kicks the conversion because he has to take it as well.
He manages
to kick it, and then he does the up yours symbol to the whole stadium.
So the reason I remembered that video, which is an amazing video, check out on YouTube if you haven't seen it before, Carlos Spencer scores against Crusaders. The reason I mentioned that is because I am approaching a similar level of Carlos Spencer level dickheadery. Now you two can be the judge and jury on this because this will blow your mind. All right, I got a mate, good mate. I haven't hung out with him much this year, but he was running a charity run. I think it was on the weekend. When was the Auckland Marathon? 2 weekends ago. So I hadn't seen him in a while, and he was sending around emails begging people to charity sponsor him for his run to raise money for multiple sclerosis, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like, amazing charity, great option. So what I thought doing for a laugh is when I saw his page was I saw that the highest charity amount given was $100. So I decided to be a D-bag and go on there and donate $101 just so I could be the person who gave the most money to charity. Funny joke, right? Crack up. He called me up. I thought it was funny. Is it not funny? Just the biggest dick. I gave money to charity. I mean, don't look completely down on me.
I think it's better that you gave the money to charity, but it's weird that you want to one-up someone that tried to do something nice to someone else.
I just thought it was funny just to be a douchebag.
Yeah.
Anyway, boy, was I wrong. I ran into him on the weekend, and he told me that the person that outbid by $1 was his mum. Who has multiple sclerosis.
Did you write it on the comments like, ha ha, I did the most?
No, but I think bidding 101 kind of said that. I think, and writing my name as well. Like, what sort of D-bag as well writes their name, like to claim, like, I'm the most generous person out of all these people?
Yeah, I'm doing this for charity, but also for kudos.
I just realised, and that's when I realised as well, I've got to give more money to charity as well. Like, I literally am so stingy. Like, I always chuck, whenever there's a collection outside work or I'm walking down the street, I always give money to that. But that ends up to being like $20 a year when you think about like a gold coin here, gold coin there.
How much money you got on you right now?
Literally nothing. I have an EFTPOS card.
Give it to me. Give me your PIN number and I'll go and do some donating for you.
I should do that though. I need to be more charitable and less of a dick bag.
You gave $20. That's still going to be helpful.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
$20 more than a lot of people would have given.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
To all the people out there fundraising at the moment for Movember, kia kaha, go hard, and if you see someone with an ugly moustache on their face, give them some money because they're doing it tough at the moment.
And Marty from the Edge Night Show has actually got a team. So if you want to sponsor his team or if you want to join his team, just go to Movember.com, click on New Zealand, and if you just write Marty in the search bar, it'll come up. At the moment, he's raised $100, so why don't you donate $101 to Marty?
This is genius. I'm doing it right now. Thank you, Sharyn. You've saved me.
Yeah, if he doesn't do it, we've got this audio to go back to.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
It's time for a new segment, and forgive me if this is too morbid.
Wait. Is it a segment? Are we going to be doing it more than once?
Well, maybe if it takes off. I don't know. But I just thought it'd be awesome if people shared, and you don't need to get into the sad details of it, shared the uplifting and funny and hilarious moments from their funerals they go to. Because they do happen, and they are always a moment of levity. We've decided to call them legendary eulogies, or more specifically, legulogies.
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 Why don't you just say legendary eulogies? It's easier.
No, because we've got to bring it down.
Legulogies.
It's got to be faster than legendary eulogies.
Legulogies.
So this was
legulogies.
This was inspired by your nan's funeral, Clint. What happened?
My nan passed away last week, and we had a funeral on Thursday. And it's a funny thing to say about funerals, but it was lovely. It was a very nice funeral.
Yeah.
Added to by the fact that there were some good laughs in there.
Great.
Which is always what you need at a funeral.
Yeah, not initially. It was very somber to start with, because you're burying Nan, the whole family's there, everybody's got together.
Yeah.
And then my brother, Aaron, gets up to speak. And Aaron doesn't do a lot of public speaking. And Aaron, if you're listening, this is not a bad thing about your eulogy. I'm putting it in eulogies here.
Hey, you lay off Aaron. He can't be the hot brother and the good public speaker.
Do you think he's the hot brother?
Have you seen you and your other brother?
So Aaron gets up, and we've had speeches. We've had the MC, my uncle, and we've had Mum and my auntie and my uncle. Then Aaron gets up, and I was like, he's going to share some memories of Nan, and he gets up and he goes, "When I was a kid, I had a huge boil on my bum."
Good start.
Okay, not doing wonders for the hot brother thing.
And every night, Mum had to squeeze this boil on my bum because it was the only way to get rid of it. And every night it hurt so much, but she would do it. And she would, and that's Nan's funeral, not Mum's funeral. He's like, and Mum would squeeze my boil and drain it out, and it hurt so much. And the boil chat went on for a long time. And then he said. And Nan saw how much pain I was going through, and she said, "If you get through this, I'll buy you that Fisher-Price castle that you want so much." And the castle to me symbolises her love, and I'll always remember that.
Oh.
But for 2.5 minutes at the funeral, everyone was just going, "Wow, is this actually a speech about a boil on somebody's bum?"
That deserves a standing OO, and to your brother, Clint.
You need to stand if you've got one of those on your butt.
The butt boil story.
Disgusting. Your mum deserves a medal for actually getting rid of that.
Combined with the Fisher-Price toy that he got, that deserves a eulogy status.
My most awkward one was I was talking about my friend Margaret, who was my 85-year-old drinking buddy in Wellington, and I was telling a story about how we used to get on the booze every time I was in Wellington, and her family looked real shocked because I don't think they realised she was such a booze hound, and it was awkward. No, I was wondering why no one was laughing at any of my gags about us at quiz nights.
Yeah. They
It was
would have
bad
thought
times.
that was an unlegible.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, turns out she's a bit of a boozer." Emma, your story's amazing. Tell us.
So we were at my nana's funeral, and my dad did the eulogy, and it was really nice. It went down really well. And then after the funeral, this old lady that none of us had ever met before came up to us and really seriously looked at my dad and said, "Can you do my eulogy when I die?"
Xanthi, what's your story?
Hi, well, we recently had my nana's funeral, and you know how when they bring the coffin through, like at the very start, they play a big sad somber song that's meant to be all serious and sad.
Yeah.
Yep.
The song was the same song from The Hangover 3, where when Alan's father's died, and he's singing that opera song. I think it's Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. Yeah.
And so me and my partner are standing there, and we both made eye contact with each other, and I gave him a look like, "Don't you dare!" But he's just shaking uncontrollably with laughter, and like it was obviously contagious. So we're just standing there trying to be as quiet as we could, but all we can think of is Alan singing this song.
There is nothing worse than a crack up at a funeral either. At my cousin's funeral, she died of cancer, so she planned her own funeral, and she made a playlist that would play when she was being buried, and they put the thing on, and the song was "I Got a Feeling" by the Black Eyed Peas, and no one knew what to do, and then I was like you, Xanthi, and I just started cracking up laughing. But yeah, I reckon it's good to have laughter at a funeral.
It's important.
Definitely. Yeah.
It was a bit weird when they started playing Sandstorm, though.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Guys,
Yes, Clint.
I've got a new segment.
We just talked about this, and we're like, we've got to stop saying that we've got new segments.
Okay, I'll stop saying that.
I gave you an example of what to say.
But today I've got a new segment.
Guys, I've got a hit new feature.
Guys, I've got a cracking new item for the show.
Guys, I've created a genius piece of audio.
Oh, let's not go too far. This is it.
Clint Roberts is.
Now, this is where Clint Roberts takes the hot topic of the day to the streets.
I'm looking forward to this.
I like it.
In your mind, what do you think the hot topic of the day is, Clint?
Okay, have you seen the movie Gone Girl?
Oh, God.
No.
Did you know that in Gone Girl, there's a bit where you get to see Ben Affleck's member?
It's down to... Yeah,
There's no way this is the hot topic of the day is that the people let a murderer out of prison and he escaped to Chile.
Yeah, but no one wants to hear about that on the streets. They want to hear about something more topical.
They do, especially if they're going to get murdered.
So I took today
convinced that guy was on my balcony today, by the way.
Today I
wasn't.
took the topic of Gone
So,
Girl.
wait. So your big topic of the day is that you can see Ben Affleck's wanger on TV.
But it's hard to see.
Yeah.
I've
You're
seen the
an idiot,
movie.
mate.
I've seen the movie and it's really hard to see. So, first of all, have you seen the film? And second of all, did you see the member?
I was going to go to this film until you told me that's blank and you'll miss it. I was like, I'm not going to pay $14 to go and see 1 second of Ben Affleck. I'll wait for the screenshot.
There's a celebrity appearance in Clint Roberts has taken it to the streets today.
Is it Mike Peru?
No, there's also an appearance from Guy Williams' mum. So have a listen as Clint Roberts takes it to the streets.
Excuse me, seen Gone Girl?
Yes, I have.
Did you see Matt Affleck, Damon's?
I don't remember seeing his. When did you see his?
Did you know it was in there?
No, I didn't even notice.
No from you. Seen Gone Girl?
Yes.
Did you see the?
Yes, I did. But it
Thoughts?
was overrated. It was just a side shop.
Excuse me, schoolgirls, quickly, are you wagging school at the moment?
No.
Have any of you seen Gone Girl?
No.
The movie?
I heard about it though. Yeah.
Did you know that Ben Affleck's Willie was in it?
Yeah. I did.
Do you know anyone that's seen it?
No.
No, still trying to find it. Okay, thank you. Excuse me, Guy Williams' mum, have you seen the movie Gone Girl?
No, unfortunately I haven't.
Would you go and see it if you knew that Ben Affleck's Willie was in it?
No, that wouldn't motivate me.
What about Neil Patrick Harris, a.k.a. Doogie Howser's Willie?
No, I don't even know who he is.
You don't know who Doogie Howser is?
No.
Child genius, Doogie Howser.
No.
Whose Willie would you go and see Gone Girl for?
I don't think I'd go for that at all, but I was reading the book Gone Girl and it really hooked me, only I had to return it.
Was Ben Affleck's Willie in the book?
No.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Excuse me, have you seen the movie Gone Girl?
No, I haven't.
Did you know that Ben Affleck's Willie was in it?
Really? Oh, I need to go see it then, don't I?
You'll go and see it for that?
Absolutely.
Excuse me, construction workers, have you seen the movie Gone Girl?
No.
Do you know that Ben Affleck's is in it?
No.
Would you go and see it if you knew it was in it?
No.
Would you not go and see it if you knew it was in it?
Yes.
Good answer. I was trying to trick you there. Benny T. Have you seen the movie Gone Girl?
No. Is it about a girl that's gone?
Yes.
Haven't seen it.
It's got Ben Affleck's in it.
Oh, is it big?
Dunno, I haven't seen it. I'm trying to find people who have seen it.
Ah, maybe.
I've seen the movie, but I didn't see the.
Should we go together?
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen the movie Gone Girl?
Yes.
Did you manage to see Ben Affleck's?
Yes.
You did.
I did. It was right there.
What did you think?
It was awesome.
That was a bloody good segment. 3 weird things about it. First of all, you basically met no one that not only hadn't seen the Willie, but had even seen the film.
Yeah.
Disaster.
Yeah.
Second thing, you can't go around schools asking schoolgirls if they've seen a picture of a Willie.
School, they were just on the street.
But they're still schoolgirls.
That's messed up, man.
Doesn't matter. That was
And thirdly, you can't harass my mum on the street constantly trying to find out if she wants to see dicks in a movie.
If your mum is on the street when Clint Roberts is taking it to the street.
Clint Roberts is.
Next week, the hot topic. Well, it hasn't been decided yet, so feel free to contribute. You can text it into 33453 if you like.
While we're on the topic of pieces, I'd like to speak about my cousin Phil's next.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the bloody edge.
I have been scarred for life. For my entire life. On Saturday, it was my little cousin Philip's birthday.
How old is Philip?
Philip turned 19, I think.
Happy birthday, Philip, from the whole show.
Well done, Philip.
Philip, when he was younger, I helped potty train him when I would come on holidays in Wellington. I taught him to do Little Rascal impressions so that he looked super cute when people were around. I went to write happy birthday on Phil's Facebook wall. First of all, I was embarrassed because my mum had said, have a good day, have fun, but be careful celebrating.
Hang on, is he a 9-year-old with a Facebook page?
19.
Oh, 19.
19.
That makes it even weirder that Sharyn did all those things and bathed them and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're actually only a couple of years older than him. It's at the
I'm
point.
10 years older than him.
If it was Nelson, you guys could date.
Okay. So I was first embarrassed by that, and then I wrote on his wall, and then I don't know why, but I scrolled down to see what his other friends' Facebook messages were saying to make sure I was still down with the kids. And I saw that his friend, Tiara or something, had posted a message saying, happy birthday, brother. It's been nuts getting to know you over the years. Have the best birthday yet. Hope it goes nuts. Here's a picture of your nuts. And uploaded a picture of my cousin pulling his nut out of his pants. I, against my own will, saw my cousin's balls on the internet.
But by your own admission, you've already seen them. You potty trained him.
I saw him when he in a nappy.
Yeah.
And now you get to see them now.
And now you get to see the fruits of your labour.
No, it was bad.
That's rock bottom for
so
society.
I just want to put it out there for maybe a funny gag, but Snapchat it. Don't put it on a Facebook wall, because now I will never be able to look my cousin in the eye again.
Do you know what's even worse? Your mum would have seen them as well.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Yesterday, went to get a new phone, sat there for a while we set it up, and during that time, I had to plug my phone into the laptop that my husband and I have got, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I plug it in, then it pops
Browser
up.
history.
No, then it pops up. Bryce and Kate's computer.
Tense.
And I was like,
Is Bryce having an affair?
excuse me, this was our wedding computer. But for some reason, his,
wedding computer?
His
It is the computer of marriage.
His information from his computer that he used to own with his ex-girlfriend is still, registered as that. And then he goes, and then we clicked on the Apple email, and then it comes up, Bryson and Kate at apple.com. And I was like, well, that's awkward. Gosh. And then I was so embarrassed. And the guy goes, don't worry, that's nothing. I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, this happens to me multiple times a day, where people go into phone shops and the most embarrassing things happen.
Yeah.
He told me an hour before I went in there, a guy had gone in and he goes, my phone's frozen. I can't fix it. What do I do? Had to awkwardly hand over his phone. His phone was frozen on youporn.com.
Oh.
Not ideal. So we want to know this afternoon.
If that was me, I would throw my phone in the river.
We want to know this afternoon your awkward phone shop encounters.
Guy, you've really been going through a lot of phones this week.
Whether you work in one or whether something has happened to you in one. 0800 The Edge or text us at 3343.
Because it's where you keep all your nudes, don't you?
Yeah.
You do, right? Everyone keeps their nudes on their phone?
No, I keep my nudes on my mum's phone. Just to be safe. David, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hey, now tell us your story, babes.
So the woman that was trying to send videos to her partner, but they were too long to send as a message, so she was looking for an app.
Mm-hmm.
So got her the app, got her shortened down, and she asked for a demo of it. Went to show her how to use it, and she started picking one of several sex videos between her and her husband.
Okay.
Were they full noise graphic, David, or are they
full-on graphic half-hour videos?
Oh my god!
Half an hour, that's not bad.
She was a regular customer as well, so she would come back in a week later and have no bother making eye contact.
Did she have any shame, or was she like, it doesn't matter, me and my old mate David, we've got no secrets?
Yeah, she kind of treat you like a doctor?
She must have, because when she was showing me the video and she was like, I just want this section, and plain face on it, no problem.
I reckon, David, that she maybe wanted a little bit of an affair with you, and she was saying, this is what I can do, David, you want a piece? You want a piece? Sam, what's your story?
Hi, well, it just happened to me half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago?
Yeah.
What happened?
My phone broke down, and I went to Vodafone store, and when trying to delete the iCloud account, I accidentally pressed the iMessage thing, and a picture of my girlfriend just popped up, and it was quite revealing.
Oh, mate. Just don't tell your girlfriend.
Yeah. And the store was really packed, and everybody was like, oh, oops. Yeah.
That is not ideal at all, Sam. Taylor, what was your awkward phone shop encounter?
Well, we had a customer who went over his data and denied basically using it. So we did a little bit of research to find out what websites he had been using.
Yeah.
There was a list of about 30, and we're talking animals and porn, and it was quite awkward having to send him the list of all these websites.
I'm glad that animals and porn were in different categories. You said animals and porn.
No, we're not talking different categories.
Oh, no! Okay, can I just...
It was horses.
No, okay, stop. But can we just ask...
Can we just go?
Are you guys like the GCSB? Can you actually go and see what websites people have visited on their phone?
Yes, yeah, we need your approval to do it.
Do you though? No, do you though? Do you need our?
Yes.
Do you need our approval?
There are special teams that.
If you've been going to the horse website, why are you giving anybody approval?
I know someone that used to work at a phone shop like 10 years ago and used to look up celebrities' phone numbers. And he had them all on his phone.
What do you do? Just call them up and say hi?
No, yes. He used to ring up and offer them services.
Hey, Jason Gunn, all right, see you later.
Just ring up to check on your account, sir, see if I can help you out with anything, just so he can talk to celebrities on the phone.
All right, well, if you're going into the Vodafone store or the Telecom store or the Spark store, I should say, or the 2 Degrees store, maybe just have a quick scan before you do file anything off into a special folder. Maybe just offload it to your computer or something.
Especially the horse stuff. Is that even legal? We do not endorse it in any way.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint.
On the edge.
I'm going to say 2 words right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tramp Stamps. Horrific term.
Yeah.
I haven't really, being a white trash crack from Nelson, I haven't been exposed to a lot of tramp stamps in my time.
We also haven't seen a lot of naked girls, have you?
Today I was in a scenario where I was with 2 strippers.
Would you like
Not
to...
going to say where it was or what was going on.
Well, are you back to your old ways, mate?
I was just going to say that I was involved with 2 strippers this morning in a situation.
I think you need to give a little bit of a... Yeah.
It was for a shoot. It was for work. It was for research.
Do you want to
research?
Do you want to briefly explain what a tramp stamp is for those who don't know?
A tramp stamp is the technical term given to a tattoo on a man, or more commonly a woman, that is at the very lower point of the back,
of your back,
just above the bum crack.
Yes,
and it's a very offensive term because it's associated with people occasionally who are a little bit maybe more
promiscuous?
free in the world. Okay, if you've got a tramp stamp, by the way, please call in because I'd love to talk about this. 0800 The Edge, because I'm so interested. My first question is, do you think people who have tramp stamps realised that was what that was called when they got the tramp stamp?
No, this is what I think, because I don't think they were originally called tramp stamps. It was originally just a cool place to get a tattoo.
You're like, hey guys, check out my cool lower back tattoo, and they're like, that's a tramp stamp. And you're like, what? And like, they're called tramp stamps. You're like, no.
So, are you having a go saying you don't like people's tramp stamps?
I'm just going to come out and say it. That what are they for? Is it just a sex thing? Are they cool?
I don't think it's
Do you regret getting them instantly?
I just think it's a freedom of expression for somebody's body. Like, people like getting tattoos, and it's up to them where the hell they want to put it.
Do you regret them instantly?
Why would a lot of people have meaning behind their tattoos? Why would they be gutted that they have one there?
Yeah, this dolphin jumping over my butt crack symbolises freedom.
We've got Jessie on 0800 The Edge. You've got a tramp stamp. What do you think about guys' views, Jessie?
About guys' views? Well, I think it's bad. I mean, I don't think all girls who have tramp stamps are tramps. I mean,
I never said that. I never said that. I never said that.
That's important, right? Mm.
Can I ask why you got a tramp stamp? Oh, sorry. Why you got a lower back tattoo?
I was 14 and visiting my dad in a different city, and I thought I'll get it now while I have the chance. So I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know they were called tramp stamps.
Yeah.
Who's tattooing a 14-year-old?
He was some dodgy guy at a flea market.
Yeah. So can I ask you, what is it? Can I ask what your tramp stamp is?
It's just tribal.
Okay.
So do people as a result think differently of you or are rude to you because of it?
They were when I first got it, and I would show it off, but I don't show it off anymore.
Okay.
Jessie, you shouldn't feel like that. And for starters, if someone's judging you for having a tattoo, then they need to take a big look at themselves, because they've obviously got more wrong with them than what you do. Embrace your tattoo, and it means something to you, and so you should just enjoy it.
We didn't mean to do this. We've kind of opened a can of worms here. We've all of a sudden got a full board of phones. I think we've got a lot of angry women on the phone, guys.
I just got a text from my friend Sarah that says, I'm going to slap Guy in the face.
Let's talk about it.
I'm so sorry. I apologise. Don't attack me, ladies.
Let's talk about it next. Let's get these calls on.
I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared to get my ass whipped by a girl.
Maybe we should get you to get a tramp stamp.
Oh, God. How does it feel?
I seem to have waded into my usual sticky waters that I get myself stuck in from time to time and offended some people. I was just fascinated buy tramp stamps.
I
I
think
knew
it's
nothing about them.
I think it's inflammatory to say tramp stamp
Call
as well.
them lower back tattoos.
A lower back artwork, maybe. Or is that too far? Am I pushing it too far?
Tattoos are a form of artwork.
Someone texted in to say, I'm a grown man with a level 10 tramp stamp on me. Got it when I was 16. The level of regret is super high.
But that's a man.
Yeah.
That's a man. That's a whole nother kettle of fish, isn't it?
Okay.
The phones have also gone mental on this topic.
Hey, Ashley, what are your thoughts on tramp stamps?
I reckon that if you have a tramp stamp, you're pretty hard because it's the worst pain I've had with a tattoo.
Good call.
What did you get done on your lower back?
I have Hakuna Matata and an infinity sign.
Oh, that is so good.
That is so cute.
I've got one question, and this might be rude, but I've got to throw it out there because I'm so interested. Is it a sex thing?
Nope, it's not.
I don't think Hakuna Matata is a sex thing.
Maybe if you're having some good sex, you're like, Hakuna Matata.
Isn't it more just the fact that if you like bend over instead of seeing someone's butt crack, you just see their Hakuna Matata? It's like way better. Stacey, what are your thoughts?
Well, my first thought is the fact that the guy is dissing all the people in Nelson and saying that they're white trash.
I think he was speaking mostly about himself there.
I was mocking myself and my weird family who's all dating each other and stuff. Continue.
Well, I listen to you guys every night, and Guy, you never have anything nice to say about Nelson.
Oh, are you from Nelson?
Yes, I am.
So I'll tell you what I did there. I stuffed up. I was trying to negate the fact that I was being negative about tramp stamps. So what I did is I tried to be self-deprecating about my hometown, and I take it out on you, Nelson. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you've dragged them into your muck, mate.
Are you? Can I just apologise to Nelson? I love you. And next question: is this my auntie Glenda on the phone?
No, offensive again on saying that I might be their age.
Now, Stacey, did you have a view on the tramp stamps, or did you just want to abuse Guy?
Both. I do have a view. I think back in the time when they started calling it a tramp stamp, people put it there because it was unseen by people, but only seen when they wanted it to be seen.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is a great answer, Stacey.
And then lowrider jeans and crop tops came in, and the cover was blown.
Sharyn, what are your thoughts on like lower back tattoos, aka tramp stamps?
Oh, look, as I was just saying, I've got a supposedly tramp stamp, but that was where I chose to put it. And yeah, it's awesome. Love it.
What is it? What is it of?
Well, look, I was born on 5th of November, Guy Fawkes Day, so it's actually a scorpion with fireworks.
Oh,
dang, sick! Is it coming out of the fireworks coming out of the tail?
Yeah, they are, mate.
Oh, that's the best tattoo I've ever. Give her a prize.
We'll give you a prize, Sharyn.
Hey, if I'm going to get a tramp
you guys rock. I listen to you all the time. I've never actually managed to speak to you. We love you.
We love you as well.
Even after what Guy said about your tattoo, you still like us.
Oh, look, I don't really care, mate. Love my tattoo, love where it is.
Yeah.
Great attitude. Great attitude. I'm going to get one of those. A scorpion with fireworks coming out. That is sick.
Shane, just say that little clip where Guy said he's going to get a scorpion with a fireworks. I think that's legally binding. I think a verbal contract is legally binding.
Let's do it. So then it'll be bad. But you know what? If you have a tattoo on your lower back and people think it's bad, it's never going to be as bad as Dom Harvey's, who is a stick figure jumping on a trampoline.
a tramp stamp as his tramp stamp.
Yeah.
There you go.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
It was a great night at home last night. I was feeling really proud of myself. Got my husband to take my 3-weekend photo. I've been doing this Snap Fitness 51-day challenge.
How many weeks is 51 days?
I don't know, but it finishes on the 3rd of December, and I have been working really hard with my trainer, Richard. And I took
6 weeks, I think. 6 weeks.
Yeah,
So you're halfway.
So I took my halfway photo and went out. I was really excited because I noticed quite a bit of change. Had showed it to my trainer. He found a lot of change. Showed it to my husband Bryce, who's in studio right now. And what did you say, Bryce?
I don't know. You're telling the story. What did I say?
He goes, well, the light's different in that one, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, good work, babe.
Hey,
and then walked away.
Hey, Guy and Clint, great show. Great show. Just want to say while I'm here, love this show. Also, just regarding Sharon's comment here, she said to me as well, just on the weekend, if we're talking about yarns, she came home and said, I was just out and I just saw a dog that had bigger balls than you. Actually.
Don't try to change the subject.
No, I reckon that's a pretty good change.
I reckon that's pretty much a pound for a pound there. You're both kind of as bad as each other.
No, but this is the thing. thing is that I showed it to Clint. I said, there's a change, eh? And Clint looked at it and goes, yeah, you can see it here and here and here and here and here.
See, Bryce, that's how you do it, mate.
My work cousin was encouraging.
Hey, I've got to go, but I'll see you guys later.
See you later, Bryce. Thank you so much.
I'm just going to go home and eat some burgers and stuff myself silly.
Sharyn, do not do that. Later, Bryce.
Life.
Sharyn, you're doing a great job. He's actually gone. Sharyn, you're doing a great job. Keep up the work with Snap Fitness or whatever how you're doing, because it's going bloody well. And you look beautiful
babes.
and gorgeous. Not that you didn't look beautiful and gorgeous before. I'm taking myself into a hole. Take my eye out of it. You're an angel.
Did you notice that he left like real fast?
Yeah, he's gone.
And for the record, the dog's balls were obviously huge. I was staring at them like, how is that possible for an animal?
That was Super Husband Bryce Casey, everybody.
Today's Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast is brought to you by Grass. Perfect for gardens and sport. Get Grass today from your friendly Grass vendor.